I mean, when you had to pull up at Mar-a-Lago, I mean, were you able to voice your opinion and get any agendas pushed in this thing, Angie?
See, and that's the thing about it. That's why I'm still for Trump, because even when he was in the White House, I was able to pull up at the White House and get agendas pushed, walk in and get Kwame Kilpatrick, the former mayor of Detroit, freed from prison, walk in and use my story to make it illegal for them to chain women to the bed, you know, during childbirth, walk in and talk about the need for our HBCUs to be funded. So every time I walk in Mar-a-Lago,
you walked out with some money.
We walked out, not just Mar-a-Lago, the White House.
Come on now.
And initiatives for our people. Did we do everything y'all wanted us to do? Maybe not. But did we get something? Absolutely. Now what, since they told us we did it, Joe, and if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, what have we gotten? We got a George Floyd statue. We got a free ride to the abortion clinic to kill our black babies. They talking about Black Lives Matter.
When you went in there fighting for Kwame, how did that go? And what did Kwame have to say when you was able to get him parked?
Kwame was very grateful, because and it wasn't just me. I walked his paperwork in, but I had to get the support of a lot of people, because we met a lot of opposition. You know what it is. I mean, and it wasn't white Republicans. It was a lot of black Democrats and a lot of black people that felt like Kwame didn't deserve a second chance. And my whole thing with Kwame Kilpatrick's case was, it wasn't about whether or not he was guilty. It was about how long is long enough, right? And does the punishment fit the crime, right? And you had just pardoned Rob Blagojevich, right? Another mayor that basically was accused of the same things. And if he's worthy, then surely, you know, ours are worthy as well. So let's make this fair.
Exactly. When you speak of your own story, though, telling them that you can't be cuffing people while we're trying to give birth, can you share that with the audience?
Yes. Very, very long time ago, back in 2004, I went to prison for a nonviolent crime. And a lot of people, you know about the story. If you don't, you can pick up Lies of a Real Housewife. That's the book that tells it. But I spent some time in prison, and I was pregnant. And mind you, the whole while that I was in prison, everybody was trying to convince me to abort. And for some reason, I was like, I'm not aborting my baby. So I ended up giving birth to my daughter in prison, chained to a bed, with a sheriff watching, okay? Even the doctor asked him, hey, she got a baby coming out. She can't get up and run. Can you just stand on the outside of the door? And he absolutely refused. And he stood there and he watched like I was giving birth to his baby, okay? Then 24 hours later, my daughter was taken directly out of my arms. Now, we talk about family separation at the border all the time. When we gonna stop and think about the family separation in the border? When we gonna stop and think about these people been separating our families, if you want to date all the way back to when we was on the slavery blocks and they was selling us? If you want to go back to Section 8 when they told us, here, put the daddy out, let us be the daddy, and the man can't come in the house. If we want to talk about our kids in cages and juvenile detention centers across this nation, if we just want to talk about the fact that when anybody is arrested, me or you, it could be for driving without a license or with anything, if you got your kid in the car, your kid is not going to jail with you. You're going to be separated. It is American law. So it is insane to me, and always has been the same, for me to think that because someone else is coming here because they want to fight for a better life, that they deserve to have laws amended for him when we fighting for a better life every single day in the hood. I know some mamas writing a bad check right now just because they trying to put groceries on the table.
Come on.
But she can go to jail and be separated from her family. Y'all ain't gonna advocate for her. But the minute a grown man come over here with a cell phone and a suitcase, we gonna advocate for him.